Gotta do it with my thoughts first. Know this position before, know that being lost worse. If I gotta change it myself, God make it all work. God make it all worth it. Scared of these insecurities that I keep trying to avoid. Fighting my past status. They know me as Kel's rapping, but I ain't even that boy. Had a combo with Joey Badass about 2012. Our name ringing bells. He had shipes and I did it myself. Did it with Grant Yanni. Told him about this light bulb dream I had. He told me it was a message to find me. But don't go too far, that shit could blind me. Rest in peace, these that couldn't stop me. Even though I ain't blow up, and still my pockets rocky. Got a mission, spiritual coach, bitch out folks. Meanwhile, the industry changing, shit rearranging. What's in store? I'm here to let these motherfuckers know. You gotta be spiritual in the age of Aquarius. Gotta take your thought and your feeling and marry it. Shout out Dope. Load of Pilot Man. When it's all come together, we gon' live like the Vatican. And my girl look at me like not again. Cause our friends think we weird, but I got a plan. Even though y'all know it's real shit that I be saying. Just because I ain't got them bands, I study the subconscious. I know them games y'all be playing. But trust me, shit is lovely. Everything start with the mind. It's above me. Study planets, I study time. You can trust me. That's why I always hop on my live, clean and dusty, just to get these thoughts off my mind. Tell me if Jesus was back, would you recognize? These days out of time, these mountains I climb. When material expires, your light gonna shine. Put my life on the line, put my traumas behind. Y'all can think a new way, it's okay. We made it fine, yeah, we made it cool. They programmed your mind, yeah, up in your school. Want you to be a slave for who? Work as a Jew, yeah, it's true. Ye said it the wrong way. You can have $1 billion, but knowledge go a long way. You can have $1 billion and lose it on the wrong day. Y'all think I got a lot to say? I ain't said enough yet. Friends blackballed me from the industry, but I said fuck that. Now we in the same position. Sit your black ass down and listen, cause this shit ain't up yet. Government trying to kill us. Niggas still ain't upset. That's crazy. Fuck that. Like I said, a middle finger. Still a nappy-headed kid. Ain't changed my demeanor. Zeus is back in the flesh. Knowledge I'm the bringer. It's the water bearer. Cito. Yeah. Time out. God damn it. Time out. It's Cito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the age of Aquarius. Yet again. And shout out to y'all. Yes, it is the age of Aries for sure. So you already got to know when I'm coming from that spectrum of the age of Aquarius, I'm just teaching you about the law, they witchcraft and shit like that. So I'm giving you in shape and form so you can know how to actually deal with that shit and actually put that shit in human form and stuff like that. Not over exaggerate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about everybody over exaggerating these days and stuff like that. We got a lot of planets and water, you know, and things, and you know, we just trying to mellow things out. But how y'all doing? You know, Mars is in Cancer, and this is the topic. You know, so you know, we all gonna be motivated, frustrated by family, frustrated by our home, frustrated by our domestic situations or whatever, you know, we feel that we should be connected to and founded on as far as our, you know, our private matters and shit like that. So, you know, Mars fall in Cancer too. So it's like, you know, a lot of that shit that we frustrated about, you know what I'm saying, we're going to have to kind of let that fall and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or we going to be in an emotional space where we burning out too much and shit like that. What's going on, Desto? You know what I'm saying? We in this thing and stuff like that, you know, back in this thing, back like we never left and shit like that. And you know, check this out. We're going to get into the esoteric stretch, you know, because I felt the spirit today. So that's what the fuck I'm going to do and shit like that. You know, we feeling the spirit and stuff. And, you know, you still getting in shape and form for all the witchcraft that they doing in this age of Aries, in this age of Aquarius from their perspective. You know what I'm saying? But Cito being the vessel to teach you how to, you know, do it with average humans and shit like that amongst everybody and shit, you know what I'm saying? So learn how to calculate your space, You know what I'm saying? The time, the mind, and the wine of Zeus and shit like that. The travels of the sun and stuff like that. And the actual spaces that we experience, you know what I'm saying, based upon government and control, and what we are motivated to do and stuff. So, them crafted natures and shit like that, you know, for us to all be in and work on based upon them creating a calendar, etc., based upon them creating holidays, based upon them creating, for doing this thing on them all their own and doing events and stuff like that. So shit, this shit is real deal. That's all you need to know. It ain't really too much, you know what I'm saying? And you're not really just supposed to over exaggerate, you know what I'm saying? So when the shit that we experience, you know what I'm saying? Usually we experience something through our bodies, but a lot of the shit be affecting what? Your thoughts and feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? And your thoughts and feelings is a representation of your mind. So when they say Mars and Cancer and shit like that, what does that mean? Mars is in a water sign or something like that. No, you're gonna have frustrated emotions that you may deal with in the aspect and the spectrum of family, home, domestic issues in that way. You get what I'm saying? Am I coming through clear? Can y'all hear me good? My mic sound good? Do I sound far away? I hope I don't sound far away. I hope I don't sound far away. But we just getting this thing where we need to create some new purity, you know what I'm saying, about the things that we need to not stand for and get to find the emotional courage and be empowered, you know what I'm saying, by these things that's happening with um our family and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to allow or create an environment, where people can kind of get the vulnerable side of us and what we mean and shit like that. And if they don't want to connect with us on a level, or they're not trying to connect with you on that level, then they need to see their ass out the door, But when Mars and Cancer, you're going to be frustrated to get with your people. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be motivated to get with your people, even if, you're not, it ain't figured out yet, that's just going to be the thing. All right. So let's get into the esoteric stretch part and things. And these are just the things that's going to be on y'all mentally. So we can let me see if I can switch this to phone, because I might have to go and actually do something too real quick while I'm doing this. But then that damn near not gonna work as well. Okay, because I'm kind of stuck in between shit. Because I want to elaborate these things, but I do gotta go pick up some real quick and stuff like that, and I probably underestimated the time. But you know what? Actually, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take y'all on a little ride, just have a little chat. We'll have y'all a little chat. I'll take y'all through the hood. You know what I'm saying? Ride with Cito. Go grab some real quick. Let me log in on my phone so we can get this on my phone real quick. And then we're going to proceed. You know what I'm saying? As I proceed to give you what you need. Get live, mother. Boom, 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 boom. 935-187. That's what they're sending me as a code to log in and shit like that. It's nothing important. Don't worry. I'm not spilling the beans or nothing. Hold on. We're going to get on this live real quick. I'm gonna make sure we getting on this slide. All right. All right, cool. Now we done switched it over, so I'm about to take y'all with me, and then we're gonna try to do these situations where we're gonna motherfucking talk about these alignments and things, because I want y'all to be exactamundo. You know what I'm saying? But let me get my shoes and shit. I'm about to go get y'all dinner. Oh, Kennedy? Yeah. Kennedy? No, that's not what I'm doing. Yeah, so, really, Mars and Cancer, I'm playing out the energies in general on a small scale, but, I live right by the fire station, which is OC all the time because it's just loud as hell and stuff. But yay, let me show y'all the hood. Up in here, South Shore shit. Man, I've been just fucking working. Motherfucking got the scruffy act on and shit like that. Been putting a lot of work in and stuff like that. I got a lot of new things that's about to be dropping. So that's gonna be fine as well. And yeah, but we gotta get motherfuckers. See, like, the thing is, bruh, what you really supposed to do is go ahead and live your life. That's what you really supposed to do. Anything else is overly extra. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to live your life and live your life and via getting out of the shit that be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? That like keep you hindered and stuff. You're supposed to be getting out of that shit. You're supposed to be getting out of that shit mentally. But you're supposed to be getting out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You're supposed to be getting out of shit. You know what I'm saying? And hitting the next level on niggas. Yo, don't let them cap on y'all, man. Don't let them cap on you. And this is why things like, I feel astrology is important, because just like I expressed to you a couple minutes ago before I left the house, how it should be on your mind. Right? Now, you think about that being an energy in and of itself. That energy is going to be filtered through people, places, and things. So if you just know how to deal with the energy and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have no motherfucking problem and stuff. And you're going to be able to see what is being used for and what spirit right now is being possessed by that energy on the negative end. And you know what I'm saying? Once you know what's on your mind and shit, and then you start to observe that thought and then you start to figure out where that thought might lead and shit like that, because we only experiencing the same story over and over again based upon their calendar system. So it's only so based upon it being up under some pyramid scheme where it's a routine and things over and over again. You feel me? It's like a routine over and over again where motherfuckers is, playing out these same energies, and it's the same shit because it's only certain people that got certain mentalities that have success. Certain people that got, so it ain't like you gonna see a person that is speaking something outside of what necessary program and be empowered on a basis like something wanna be new, especially if it got to do with something with destroying people that are sheep minded, you know what I'm saying? And that they need to build the world and stuff like that. They don't need y'all doing that. So it's just like, why would they? So you feel me? So you gotta so it's all really know about what's going on with yourself. It's all about knowing what's going on with yourself. And nobody else can find that answer for you, really. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find that through experiences. Your experiences and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good way to segue into the energies we are already in today too. As far as the moon being in Sagittarius, where we gotta react and respond, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more expansive and shit like that. Which means, because anytime you're dealing with a Jupiter sign, whether it's like Sagittarius or motherfucking Pisces, the energy is always going to be one of escapism or one of expansion. So you can expand something, you know what I'm saying? But expansion energy is almost like, you got to go through something and learn it without not having all the information there. So it's really just experience and shit like that. And then that's just one of the purest octaves of it. But a higher octave of it would be more so like the wisdom, or applying the wisdom and knowledge and shit like that. So that's kind of like not doing shit that you know that's gonna lead to certain areas or whatever, or certain arguments and stuff like that, or just certain spaces where your mind gonna develop thoughts where now, you know what I'm saying, because you in some turmoil or some shit like that, you're not knowing that thoughts condense, become flesh and shit like that, and the shit that you got on your mind, you know what I'm saying, you responsible for, so you got to look at this as like, this life shit is like a game, you feel me? It's like everybody playing a game. It's certain motherfuckers that manifest here that know that you see, y'all call them like what y'all be calling them, CP3s or MP3s or some shit like that. Y'all call them that and shit like that. And it's not that. That's some shit that they want y'all to get into, far as like metaverse and spookism type shit. It's not really they NPCs like that. It's more so, it's just like what we're doing here and shit like that, and how they crafted the world is more so like a spiritual game and shit like that. So it's more so like a lot of people, some people know how to play this game, you know what I'm saying, the game more than others.
like let's say we built a city, right, and shit like that. And we had certain laws that nobody else had. The people that come that to that city the first time, those gonna be the people that adjusted and shit like that. So those would be like the broader spirits that ain't really from here and shit like that. And a lot of times, if they're not strong enough, they get reprobated. Then you're gonna have some spirits that birth under that them spirits that came. You gonna have their children, and them and their children is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like motherfucking the people that's already accustomed to the game. So it's like being born under a concept, and the further you're within the concept, the better the algorithm of the game, or the better of the character you can play. So that's why y'all call it NPCs and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more so the way that the programming is done is more so it's like people are NPCs, if you want to put it like that or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just really motherfuckers knowing how to play the game. And some people, some of your family limit lineage, depending on how y'all are doing and shit like that. If y'all ain't got enough character, or if y'all ain't got enough, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, and if y'all ain't got enough, y'all not thriving in the world, y'all not having a lot of these jobs, y'all not upholding that. A lot of y'all family then got motherfucking, um, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those, your family, the traits and the abilities, I mean, the traits and the characteristics that your family got, and that you know you are associated with, as a lot of the some of those desires that you had before you came into the physical and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, let me grab this real quick. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So back on the game. So yeah, you know, motherfuckers, the people that you manifested here with and stuff, the physical is totally different from the mental plane. They almost the same, but the way they manifest is different. And you know, those are things that I'm remembering and shit and coming to realize too and stuff. So, you know, the people that you may manifest as your family, those are certain thoughts and feelings that you have far as closer into your chakra of comfortability in the way you move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or the way you may think about that chakra or that desire. So you get sucked into that wheel, and then you get birthed out of that wheel. And I'm probably not doing this as much as justice as I would like and stuff explaining, but you know what I'm saying? This is what you came here to. You know what I'm saying? You came here to world build and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And we do that with our families. You know what I'm saying? We do that with our communities. We do that with quite a bit. You know, so yeah, so motherfuckers. So, yeah. So, like, the people that you manifested here physically with, those are more of the people that you have more resonance in, far as like how you actually felt when you was in chakras that was closer to the ones you was about to manifest before you actually chose a body. So maybe just like compassion and how you feel about for others and how you think of the world, and or where your imagination that you can have a big ass imagination or as a spirit like before you get to this world. And if that imagination doesn't fit this world's game and shit like that, you would get sucked in a family that don't that may not be as within the world because of the energetic space you're in and shit like that. And it might not have to do actually nothing with you being less fortunate as a person. It's just where your mind is at. It may be have to be used in a certain other way to, attract a form of finances and shit, or form of money and shit like that. Or you may be here to teach the world a whole new way to how to look at these things and deal with it. But a lot, like I said, a lot of these people that y'all be saying is NPCs is just more people that are they're more they're more accustomed and programmed to, what I'm saying, and privy to the knowledge of the game and how to play it. You get what I'm saying? So it's just that they manifested more of that and shit like that, and you may have not manifested that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you still got to know how to participate. You can't be you can't be and they already got spells for that person that y'all trying to be, and all y'all trying to be, everybody that be their own God is just a Jesus Christ. So they trying to tell you that person or that thought, because thoughts is feeling in the Bible, that thought got crucified. You know what I'm saying? That thought is a shameful thought, because you doing all this stuff out of love and stuff like that, and really that's just overindulging and loving people that don't love you back. So this is at the allegory to loving thoughts and feelings that don't love you back. So, you know what I'm saying, you trying to help in areas where you don't necessarily probably be needing to, and the more you do that and the person don't want to help you or don't want to be helped and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, they'll crucify you. Now, in an allegory of that, it's really just you putting your spirit in a space where it's yeah. So yeah, they'll crucify you. Now, when we get to the level of what they did, they made a whole system around it and stuff like that. So anybody who go against their system is a Jesus Christ. You get what I'm saying? And stuff like that. And if you don't know how to do that ritual and spell, that equilibrium and balance and shit like that the right way and stuff, you gonna be thinking, oh, Jesus Christ is a savior and stuff like that. Yes, y'all gotta understand, these people are regular people. They got sarcasm just like you and stuff like that. So, you might put yourself in trying to be a savior or a Jesus Christ figure and shit like that. And that's just really, what I'm saying, you being attached to your flesh, your cross, and you know what I'm saying? And that's the allegory. They attached you to your flesh, they attached you to your cross, and and shit, and now you got to get crucified. he had to get crucified. So the proper allegory of that. Oh damn! Somebody tried to join. I didn't even see that. Oh, that's my other joint. But there's more proper ways to participate. You know, and so you got to understand balance and shit like that before you start getting into shit you don't know what the fuck is going on for real. But yeah, Mars and Cancer, we're gonna be motivated by our home, our family, you know what I'm saying, or frustrated by these things and domestic issues, to know which ones we need to be empowered by, you know what I'm saying? So you can either be empowered by these situations that's coming by and stuff like that, aka you create some new feeling, you create some new emotion, even if you don't got the answers right now, but this new wave that you're gonna be on, you know what I'm saying, or this new vibe that you're gonna be on is gonna be the vibe, and that's gonna be the one that motherfucking put you in the right space and stuff. But you gotta be real, you gotta be able to connect and be close around this time, because if not, you know what I'm saying, people gonna sense and be able to pick up on disingenuousness, you know what I'm saying, based upon, Mars being in Cancer, so Mars in Cancer is passionate about, things being comfortable and things being vulnerable and also genuine to some extent. So if it ain't really genuine, don't to participate that much and stuff like that, you know. Um, and that's one thing you can do too. You can be so excited to connect and miss your beat um, on, or just embarrass yourself, you know what I'm saying, or because it's emotion, so it don't have no logic necessarily surrounding that modality and things. But yeah, for the most part, we're gonna get to the esoteric stress as soon as I touch bases and stuff. As soon as I touch bases, because the world needed. The world needs a coach. That's what I hear. The world needs a coach. And, I'm here for my groups of people that resonate with me, because we all we got. We got esoteric family too. And that's what I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? So you got esoteric family and stuff like that. And these is the people that remind you how to actually be comfortable with your true self. You know what I'm saying? And take that lightly, because a lot of people use the spiritual terms these days, but they're not, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll say, oh, I know my true self and shit like that, but you already supposed to know if you're a spiritual person. When I say true self and shit like that, shit ain't nothing true. So, so you get what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no shit you should be fucking with if you ain't saying no ever. And yeah, like, yeah. But, hold on, yeah, let me drop this off and we're gonna finish this. Drop this off.
No, you have to finish.
Mars and Cancer, say hey, family.
Hey, family.
It's homework time.
Homework time.
Oh, I need to write my name.
All right. Yeah, so, this shit real. And stuff like that. Hold on, we're gonna mute this. I'm gonna turn the other one back on so I can sit down.